Thank you Adil Hakimi as the third presenter. Assalamualaikum to our beloved Madam Rosom binti Buyung. My name is Muhammad Afiq Aikal bin Rahim as the fourth presenter. For my part, I want to present about DPU for students spending money for monthly and the reason why they cannot save money. First of all, we have 5 items that is very near with students' life. The first item is internet data plan. The highest is 30 ringgit to 50 ringgit, which is include 28 students. From this bar graph, we can see it obviously decreased to 100 ringgit, 149 ringgit for one student only. This is such a huge gap. Next, about transport fuel. The highest students for this item, they spend is 10 ringgit to 20 ringgit. This section, we can see that only one student willing to spend 100 ringgit to 149 ringgit for a month. After that, clothes and accessories. For about 18 students, spend 10 ringgit to 20 ringgit for a month. From this bar graph, we can see it's obviously decreased to 59 ringgit until 99 ringgit for 3 students only. Next, accommodation. As we can see from this graph, the highest one is 10 ringgit to 20 ringgit, which is 17 students. From this graph, we can see it's drastically decreased until 59 ringgit to 99 ringgit for one student. For sure, the last one, food and drinks. The highest one is 59 ringgit to 99 ringgit for 13 students. Clearly, we can see it become more decreased till 10 ringgit to 20 ringgit for 3 students only. I can analyze for this bar graph, DPU for students, most of them are good at managing their money wisely. For example, the average food and drink that students spend carefully. In terms of buying items such as clothes, stationery, and toiletries items, they also spend according to the required rate. Overall, I can conclude this DPU for students are smart in managing their expenses, as well as being able to differentiate between needs and wants. I think that's all my explanation for this question. For the reason why they cannot save their money properly, because based on this pie chart, we can see that the highest one is too many purchase in-game item, which is 47.1%, that include 16 students. It's happened because they spend too many money in buying item gaming. The next reason is that, which is 29.4%, that include 10 students. It's happened because spending too much money on unnecessary items such as buying electronic goods. The last one is not want to save pocket money, which is 23.5%, that include 8 students. This happened because they really not think about their future, and obviously saving is the more important thing. I can analyze from this pie chart, we can see more a third quarter from DPU4 student willing to go into debt to buy something insignificant and have a lot of adverse effects on themselves to settle the debt. Overall, I can conclude most students actually do not need to be indebted to something that is careless, a waste of time, being antisocial, living in an unmanageable state for being obsessed with video games. That's all for our group. We hope Madam Rosom binti Buyung satisfied with the results of our work. Thank you again, Madam.